On Jerome's raw, real, rant, undisclosed location. Beautiful, scenic, Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's great this time of year. But Minnesota Vikings didn't do anything at the NFL trade deadline. But, I mean, in fairness, Cam Akers and Cam Robinson are part of the trades, right? And you got a serviceable top half of the league left tackle in a spot where Christian Darrisaw unfortunately went down, and Cam Akers is looking pretty damn good right now. So overall, like, you have to feel pretty good about how things have gone. And yeah, it would have been fantastic to add a corner. It would have been fantastic to add some defensive interior pass rush, but the market was the market, and there was a couple of third and fourth tier defensive linemen that were moved around either via trade or cut, but just wasn't in the cards for the Vikings, and you're rolling with what you got. And now, I mean, the Vikings, they do save that first round pick, which is likely going to be late, number 32 overall in 2025, and the fact that the Kwesi definitely couldn't have gone F them picks, but retains the capital that he has, as well as the Vikings going to be in line for some comp picks from last year's free agency. I mean, you're going to be good to go. And we said the entire part that factors in with the Vikings' decisions to make these trades is J.J. McCarthy. You have a quarterback of the future. This would be so much different if McCarthy wasn't in the Vikings' back pocket. Also, you have a game changer in Diamond Dallas Turner also there as well. So I feel like in a lot of ways, like, obviously it would have been fun and really going for the pin, but it's not like Kwesi didn't try, right? And you look at some of the premier pieces, whether it's Dexter Lawrence or Quentin Williams or Jeffrey Simmons or Osa Odighizuwa, J.C. Horn, they didn't move either, right? And Lattimore, I mean, the Saints, it was an interesting situation because the Saints are definitely having a fire sale and just trying to clear off as much cap as possible for the future. They're going to be in cap hell for a couple of years. Couldn't have happened to a better team or a nicer team, right? And now, I mean, Lattimore going to the commies, it's a hell of a get for them. But the Vikings, reportedly weren't in, but you look at what he was dealt for, the 3, 4, 6 for a 5, for Lattimore and a 5. I mean, the Vikings, they didn't have those picks. All right, so it sort of is what it is, but also it doesn't really change the Vikings' plan in free agency next offseason. Osa Odighizuwa, one time. So that's all we want, right? And now, I mean, there's still a huge opportunity for guys along the defensive line and cornerback room to really prove themselves. Well, maybe not so much cornerback room, since it's already spoken with the veterans, with Gilly, Griff, and Murph, but I would love to see Dwight and Didi McLaughlin out there on the field. And it is a little bit, that was a pigeon, it is a little bit like the Turner situation where Flores talks very highly about Nudie, but I mean, it takes a while to get up to speed to the National Football League. And as complicated and as communication heavy as the Flores defense is, I mean, maybe McLaughlin just isn't ready to go. And that's no aspersion on him. It's just the natural learning curve of any rookie cornerback outside of, I don't know, Sauce Gardner, who came in, right? Defensive line-wise, so you got Tillery, you got Bullard, you got Harrison Phillips, and unfortunately you're without Taki Taami for at least 4 games. He went on IR. And now, I mean, is LDR, Levi Drake Rodriguez, going to get some run? Same thing with Jalen Redmond, who just got re-added to the 53. So in Redmond and LDR, you do have your 2 best pass rushing defensive linemen, pass rushing specialists at this moment in time. So let them run. Let them hunt. And also more NASCAR packages. I love Hottie Ward and Patrick Jones II on the interior as well. But either way, roll with who you got. And I'm confident the Vikings can get a little bit of something done. And the pass rush is like a cologne. It's like Dracarnor. It covers up a lot of stink and makes everything easier. Right? So whether it's the blitz, whether it's platoon, whether it's NASCAR, whether it's straight up guys on the defensive line start stepping up and getting penetration in those gaps, they'll be all right. Even if the Vikings didn't get tax from Lawrence. But Osa Odighizuwa, no matter what, just give him $25 million a year, don't care.